Hello and welcome to the Bluplatco TV. My name is Annie and I'll be your host, coach, your teacher. Today I want to do an official channel introduction because I feel like it's about time, and also to help us to fall in line with the vision that we have as a company for 2025. Let's take a trip down memory lane. The Bluplatco TV officially started in 2015 as Vasatile. Anny was going through a phase of depression, ADHD depression that is, was going through depression because of all the things that had happened, and she had just come to the UK and she was battling identity crisis and all of that. All those things that you battle as a young person when you just change cultures. I came to the UK and I fell into entertainment because I was going through depression and I just needed a means to speak how I feel, to say how I feel. And I love to meet people, okay? I've always loved to meet people. I then picked up movie blogging, and of course when you blog, people they read your views to an extent. From movie blogging, I morphed into a PR slash A&R, and at the time we were not using the term A&R because A&R only just became something that everybody just got used to saying. At the time, what I went by was PR and manager. Indeed, they say that I was managing them. Oh my god. But one thing I can say though is that I've always been a good writer, so everybody knew that I was a very good PR person. Now, from 2015 to 2018, I bought Anny. Anny did a lot for me in terms of building up my confidence, building up my clientele, building up my community, building up. It built up a lot of things in my life. I'm not even gonna lie. However, I came to a point where I figured that the name had to go because it was time to do deeper healing. In 2018/19, I sent a memo to everybody who gets to listen to stop calling me faster, and with that came the need to morph into something. From 2018 till 2021-ish, I tried to look for names. I called myself after Annie Unscripted. There's a lot of things that I changed my name into. Annie Vanny of London, Vanny this, Vanny that, social commentator. I tried to give myself a lot of names, but none of those names were as encompassing as I needed my new name to be, especially for the vision that I had, because I've always had this vision since 2015. I've always known that one, I wanted a company that will serve as an umbrella company to all the other companies that I will birth from my creative perspective. I've always known that I want a company that supports people. I've always known that I want a company in the entertainment space. I've also always known that I want to help artists. I've also always known that I have a passion for business and I want to help be a consultant. Those are some key things to this company that I've always known. However, I still needed a name. And 2022, I went for my mentor's program in London, LDM, and LDM has two parts. The first is Just Us Girls and the second is LDM. Happens after Just Us Girls. Now, I wasn't working for Just Us Girls and I didn't pay for Just Us Girls. I did not necessarily attend, but the banners for Just Us Girls were still up when LDM was all through that event. You could see Just Us Girls banner, and the theme for that year was Bloom. That was talk to me. I avoided it so much, but at some point I think I could hear God telling me to pay attention to that word Bloom. I remember at some point I paused in that event in the midst of everything that was going on. I worked under social media and content creation. I paused and I looked at the name for a good 5 minutes and I was like, God, what are you saying, ladies and gentlemen? I got home in 2022 and Bloom could not leave my head. On a particular day in September-ish, God said, bring out your notepad. I brought it out. He said, write Bloom. I wrote Bloom. He said, search for words that relate with Bloom. I searched and I saw thriving. So I didn't want to name the entertainment aspect thrive. So I said Bloom. And then I now searched for a word that is related to music, and it means either the best or number one, which is the idea of platinum. And of course, we are a company that serves as an umbrella company for other ones, because we still have Thriving Ever After under the Bloom Platinum Company, and we have Something Good by Desi under the Bloom Platinum Company, and we have 129 Grownest under the Blue Platinum Company, and also we have Desi Chronicles under that as well. So with the invention of that, I said be good, but I did not do anything for that in 2022. I just searched the names, I just sorted the names aspects, and I created a temporary logo for it as well as changing the temporary Instagram account that I started for the blog to now the Bloom Platinum. That's all I did. However, this year, somebody said this year, the Lord said, my daughter, you're not gonna live this year without sorting out your company, because you have received enough anointing to stay in one place. I'm not even joking, that's actually what happened. God said, it's enough, you have slept on this enough, revisit this and modify it. Whilst I was inconsistent, I was releasing content here and there on this channel. Behind the scenes, I was refining the logo that I did in 2022 is not what I will use now. The one that I use now, I made by myself in August of this year. Let me tell you something. When God gives you a vision, somebody say vision. When God gives you a vision, don't sleep on yourself, because nobody can bring that vision to life like you. After doing some research with ChatGPT, I went on. Thank God that I know how to use Canvas. I did the official logo that we are using now, as well as ones that we're using for other companies. And after that, I used ChatGPT to research other important stocks that companies need, and I put all those together, both for Thriving Ever After and for the Bloom Platinum division. The vision of the Bloom Platinum Company to help artists build thriving brands, and to help artists have a community they can fall back on, a community that is responsible for their development, for their branding, and for everything. Because the music industry can get lonely, can feel lonely, and we are not only limited to artists, it is for the entire creative industry. We serve budding creative entrepreneurs who are into the entertainment industry, the fashion industry, the movies industry, people who want to get businesses, and people who want to thrive in those businesses. Those are who we are here for. We also have packages for artists, specifically packages that are fine-tuned to help them thrive and set them up for long-term success by figuring out a system that works individually for them and collectively in the industry as a whole. The Bloom Platinum Company has been years in the making, and I am so happy, I am so thrilled and excited that I get to finally, step by step, unveil this with you. For the next couple of weeks, I need you to go and follow Bluplatco on Instagram. That is where I am going to be sharing content relating to the rebranding of what was Vasatile, and really showing you the process to making what is now the Bloom Platinum Company. One thing I realized is that I don't have archives. For all the artists that I've worked with previously, I have very limited archives to show. But by the grace of God, we'll walk through that. You want to come on this journey, I invite you, please, to come on this journey Please help me subscribe. A lot of you watch our videos and don't subscribe. Help us subscribe to this channel as we go on this journey together. Share this video, and especially if you have a family member, relative, or you yourself are a creative entrepreneur, a budding creative entrepreneur, or an artist, we are here to help you. We are here to serve you. We are here to be here for you. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next